The Werewolf has received a massive rework in Update 50 that makes gameplay more fun and bloodier thanks to skill but also visual changes. Werewolves are now bigger and meaner with more synergies and interesting new playstyles. Werewolf fans have been asking for significant changes to the skill line for quite some time, so it is nice to see their concerns being addressed with this rework. Some key changes to the werewolf playstyle include the ability to remain in werewolf form for as much as you like if you are not in combat, as well as the introduction of the prowl and slaughter mechanic. Prowl is a crouch ability for werewolves that detects hidden enemies and reduces your aggression radius. It only lasts 6 seconds, but will be very helpful for werewolf players in PvP. Slaughter is an execution-like move similar to the feat vampires have. While sneaking behind enemies, you can activate Slaughter to finish them fast. Werewolves also get an ultimate now. While in combat, your Fury bar charges. When charged up, your ultimate changes to Rampage. Activating Rampage drains your Fury to increase speed, damage done, and remove the cost of your abilities. All werewolf skills have received an overhaul as well. Let's take a look at their changes. Werewolf transformation and its morphs only require 100 ultimate to activate, but will drain ultimate when in combat. Werewolf Berserker now grants Major Berserk, and its bleed applies to both light and heavy attacks. Bleed stacks up to 5 times. Pack Leader now increases the damage you can block by 30% and grants Major Protection while transformed. Still summons 2 direwolves and grants to your group minor carrots. This morph turns Rampage into Enduring Rampage, which adds 4000 health recovery to the base effects. Pounce and Carnage now activate in different range. Pounce is a ranged attack, while Carnage triggers when you are close to your target. Brutal Pounce and Carnage had their radius increased. Brutal Carnage damage over times now stack up to 3 times. Feral Pounce and Carnage now grant 200 stamina when they deal damage and also trigger Fury generation. Hircine's bounty had its healing reduced. Its cost and the cost of its morphs was also reduced. The base ability and Hircine's raids now restore 10% of max stamina, increasing by 1% for every 1% current health you have, up to a maximum of 20%. Hircine's Fortitude had its healing reduced by 19%, but increases the stamina restored to 12% of max stamina at base. It adds Major Vitality when slotted. Hircine's raids now heals based on your offensive stats rather than max health. It also increases your damage done and taken. Generates double Fury on activation and adds minor Berserk when slotted. Roar and Morphs now have a 350 microseconds cast time. Their radius was increased to 10 meters and their cost was reduced to 1071. They also apply Stack of Blood Hunger for 30 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. Blood Hunger empowers Nash and Claw Fury to deal additional damage. They no longer apply Terrified, but are now instead the home of the Feeding Frenzy synergy. Feeding Frenzy is granted to up to 12 nearby allies, lasts for 30 seconds, and increases damage done by 6% instead of granting power. Ferocious Roar now applies major cards to you, and 11 nearby allies for 20 seconds allows you to use your own synergy and grants 2 stacks of Blood Hunger on cast. Deafening Roar applies major maim and cowardice to enemies hit, as well as major evasion and minor protection when slotted. This morph upgrades Nash and its morphs to taunt enemies if the ability was cast without bracing. Piercing Howl is now Nash, melee-driven spammable for werewolves. The first hit deals physical damage, while the second deals bleed damage. The cost of this skill and its morphs was reduced to 765. Howl of Despair was changed to Rip and Tear. Its first hit always applies the Sundered effect and inflicts major breach to the target. The second hit heals you. Howl of Agony is now Bloody Nash. It adds a 50% chance to not consume a stack when benefiting from Blood Hunger. Its second hit always applies the hemorrhaging effects. Infectious Claws has also changed to Rending Claws. This ability and its Claws of Life morph now deal physical damage on their initial attack and bleed damage for their overtime effect. Claws of Anguish is now Claw Fury, a channeled attack that deals direct physical damage over 4.8 seconds to up to 6 enemies closest to you. The skill generates fury and a stack of blood hunger up to once every second when dealing damage with the ability. Claws of Life is now Blood Claws. This morph heals for 40% of the initial hit damage done, and the damage over time now heals you for 6.2% of max health when damaging an enemy. Let's move on to the passives. The Devour passive was also changed to Insatiable Hunger. Increase the healing per tick to 20% of your max health, and each tick now grants 15 ultimate. It also triggers Fury generation each tick if you are a Werewolf Berserker, even if you are outside of combat. Pursuit is now Master of Chase, and its bonus to heavy attack resources store only occurs at rank 2. Blood Rage now increases the amount of fury you generate by 10 per source. Savage Strength is now Feral Cruelty and increases your weapon and spell damage by 33%. Blood Moon had its name changed to Shadow of the Blood Moon. Finally, Call of the Pack is now Call of the Hunt and reduces the cost of maintaining werewolf form. The new werewolf seems more fun to play and interesting. The refreshed models are more menacing and fit better to the werewolf state in the Elder Scrolls Online. The damage types of werewolf are also more logical than before, with the focus shifting on physical and bleed damage. What do you think of the new werewolf in ESO? Do you like the changes to skills and visuals? Are you planning to play werewolf more when these changes come to the live server? Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more builds and guides. Have a great day.